all good stuff.
The scene in front of you. Once again, seat back device holders must be stowed for taxi and take off for landing. To prepare for our departure, close your tray table and place your seat in the upright position. For those customers needing to over when you hit exits, window shades must remain open for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you ever need to fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal bit into the buckle and pull the straps to the side across your hips. To open your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle. Keep your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and just in case you your belts, keep it on whenever you're in your seat. U.S. law requires compliance with flight attendants and signs, non-crew instructions. All flights are non-smoking. This does include e-cigarettes. It's against the law to tamper with, disable, or destroy laboratory smoke detectors. The safety card in your seat pocket explains the safety features of this airplane, including location and operation of exit and flotation devices.
Alright, now to layover. Got another flight. Another hour. Done a 3-hour drive to the banks. Alright, so did the red eye, North Carolina. Gonna go fly to Virginia and then drive back to North Carolina. Makes no sense. Slept the entire time on the way here, so it was an easy flight. The mask thing kind of sucked, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, never been this far east. Pretty cool. It's green. It's humid. Not used to seeing the green. On to the next flight. I think I'm in Virginia. My geography is so awful. Got myself a Zero Monster though, the orange one. These ones are delicious. Some cool car. But I don't even live in this airport. There's nobody in here. It's so weird. None of the shops are open. It's a ghost town here. But yeah, I like a 4-hour car ride to the Outer Banks. Curious to see how this weather's gonna be. I don't like the humidity. It's be in that ocean though. Finally here. So, here's the view for the entire week. Should be a good time. We'll see how good eating goes. What is up? Day 1 of the trip. Making a sandwich. Been in the ocean all morning long. So, Dave's Killer Bread, 26 grams carbs right here. Then throw on some honey ham. Yes, there's sugar in the honey ham, but it is what it is. Tons of cardio. Provolone cheese. So remember, this vacation, everybody just throws food out the window when it's vacation time. But we all get fit and healthy for vacation, right? Yeah.
Diet until vacation, and then vacation you're like...
I'm probably going to lose weight on this trip. So I'm drink.
Mine's thicker than his.
Because his is thin slice.
Yeah, mine's 26 grams of carbs. Your one slice is probably 30 grams.
I've never counted carbs before, so...
23.
I also
23 grams for one?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And yours is what?
6.
26 for 2.
Oh, 26.
Oh.
Bam! Sam! I'll probably lose weight. I'm probably not going to eat that many calories. As I open this bag of chips. But as much swimming as I'm going to do, see you later. So, had coffee this morning. I thought, I'm used to the West Coast. You go outside and the beach and it's freezing cold, but definitely wasn't. But came out, had some coffee, went to this beautiful ocean. So used to the water being freezing cold too in California. It's not here. It's really warm. It's like the Arizona pools. Super warm. Took this huge, tried to go surfing out here. Wasn't the same, but the water's gorgeous. Love it. Hopefully we go deep sea fishing sometime this week. We'll be here for a week. Love it here though, but you guys got to make sure You take time off for yourself. Don't work your whole life. Go out, take some vacation. Remember, you gotta live life. Just like I say, you gotta eat to live to eat. Would it be work to live or live to work? Yeah, same thing. But make sure you guys are tracking those calories. It's calories, like I always say, most important. And then what type of calories you're taking in. But it's vacation. I'm making up excuses. But the amount of exercise and movement I'm going to be doing, burning tons of calories, swimming in this great blue ocean, it'll be fine. So, like I said, I'll probably lose weight because of how many calories I'll be burning. Just had a sandwich, some chips, got seltzers. The Truly lemonades are delicious. They're only 100 calories, super low on the carbs. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. I just got back from a bike ride. That was fun. So, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna make another sandwich. Might as well, right? So you wanna do keto, you can still eat clean, you can still try and stay healthy while being on vacation. Don't think just because you're on vacation just to binge eat everything, which if you do, it's fine. But played football out at the beach, swam a ton. Like, I'm probably already 1,500 calories just burned from today of swimming, let alone that bike ride. Probably rode 10 miles. Shoot. I lose. But, gonna make another sandwich. The whole control. So here's the thing. So this is why keto works so well. This is why cutting your carbs works so well, is because you're controlling the insulin. If your insulin spikes though while you're exercising, while you're working out, that's why so many marathon runners and high endurance athletes will eat a ton of carbs, because it's really easy to get in all those calories. But why are they not overweight is because they're constantly burning. They're insulin sensitive, so they're actually burning all those carbs and sugars as actual energy. But for everyday people who don't eat, who don't work out, don't exercise, and who are stagnant all day long, just sitting around, you have that insulin spike, you're not able to use all those sugars. I don't even know what this bread is. So you're not able to use all of these sugars and carbs. So that's why people gain weight. But if you're super active, you're going to be fine taking in the carbs and sugars. But running on carbs and sugars, it's not as good as running on those fats. So that's why it's going to be fun. I should have weighed myself and then weighed myself after this vacation and see what happens. But sandwich 2. It's day 2. Got up at like 5:30. So North Carolina, it's 3 hours behind. In front of Arizona. So that's like 2:30 in Arizona. But got up to see this sunrise. It's pretty sweet, as you guys saw. But it's been good. It's relaxing. You got to take some time off for yourself. Relax. If you're making all this money, but you don't get to spend it, what's the point of making it? But I haven't been eating too bad. Yesterday I did tons of running, biking, absolutely exhausted from it. But like I said, you can definitely go on vacation, still eat pretty clean. If you're going to drink, different things you can drink, those seltzers, you can do rum, vodkas, all that good stuff. So once you hit those calories, though, I always talk about calories all the time. Anywhere, anytime, people are stalling, I always ask, how many calories are you taking in? People most times say, I don't know. So make sure you're definitely eating enough. 90% of the reason why people don't lose weight is because they're not eating enough calories. So make sure you're tracking those calories. Then it comes down to the macros. So your carbs, fats, and proteins. You have to hit your carbs, fats, and proteins. Those are your macronutrients. Make sure you're taking enough proteins. If you're not taking enough protein, women definitely lack protein. I don't know what it is. All my clients, they're definitely lacking on the protein. So make sure 35% of your calories are coming from proteins. And then 60% is what I like to do for fats. Carbs, I'll stay around 20 grams all day. So it's less than 5% of my calories are going to be coming from those carbs. But that's how you set up those macros. I like to track them with my Fitness Pal. Makes it a lot easier. So let's see what today got planned for you. What a day, what a day. Not as much activity as there was yesterday, but absolutely gorgeous out. Got a fire going, got this pier, it's broken. But probably the worst day of eating so far of this trip. Just got done having 2 s'mores. As you can tell, absolutely burnt. But hopefully in like 2 days, it'll be nice and tan. Look at that sunset behind me. Then you got the ocean back here. But yeah, today's probably the worst day. Had this cornbread. I love cornbread. Had this cornbread casserole thing. Delicious. Mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. That is my killer on me. And then did pulled pork and chicken. So could have done that just cheese and would have been fine, but I just went swimming a ton, body surfing, burned a ton of calories, but I'm just making up excuses for it. But it's funny, we were talking at dinner, and it's funny whenever people find out I'm a trainer or whatnot, they'll always like say stuff to me about different things with nutrition and everything, and they were like, and somebody was like, I really don't have that many carbs a day, and I was like, look at our plates right now. You have corn, you have the cornbread, the mac and cheese with the crumbled up crackers on top of the mac and cheese. So loaded. And that was all carbs. I'm like, the only thing that's protein on here is going to be the chicken and the pork. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm like, literally, you look at everybody's dinner, it's all carbs. All of it. All of it's carbs. Tons and tons and tons of carbs. And everyone thinks they eat healthy, but it's really just all carbs. But yeah, I could have absolutely just been like, no, I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to have the chicken and the pork and be fine, loaded up with some cheese, be golden. But luckily there's no soda here. The soda is my killer. I want soda so bad right now, but I haven't had any. There's no soda here. So that's what's funny. If there's no bad food, people wouldn't be overweight. Heart disease would be diminished. It would just come down to the genetics with it. So it's kind of funny with that. I'm not going to go out and buy soda, but if it was here, I would have absolutely drank it. The ice cream man did come today, and I ran like a child, kicked all the kids out of the way, and I was like, I'm getting ice cream right now. Got a popsicle, but had a sandwich earlier. Nothing too... That was it. Sandwich. Actually, I did have a burger for breakfast. I did have 2 double cheeseburger. Did have that, but mostly water. Didn't drink it all today, just all water. Had 4 cups of coffee, though. But yeah, day 2 essentially on this trip, counting those macros, counting those carbs, hitting those protein goals. The most important is hitting the proteins and then the fats, because the fats is going to be what your body's going to use as energy, but those proteins, you have to do that 35%. I love the 35%, so I know that I'm not losing that hair, and the hair, the skin, and the nails is going to be so much more healthy because the body runs and uses that protein and repairs the muscles, repairs the hair, the skin, the nails. Your body needs those amino acids and proteins. So remember, hit those macros. It's the most important. You hit those macros, you're going to hit the calories, because your macros are going to add up to those calories. 1 gram of fat is 1 gram of proteins, 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs, 4 calories. 1 gram of fat is going to be 9 calories. So you take in some fats, those calories will add up quickly. Just make sure you're actually tracking, because if you're not tracking, you have no idea what you're doing. But other than that, today's Tuesday. Actually, yeah, today is Tuesday. Alright, it's the morning. Yesterday's probably the worst day of eating so far. It was only Monday. But I'm going to go for no carbs today. See what happens. There's a lot of chicken, a lot of pork. That's my plan. No carbs today. Absolutely none. We'll see what happens. Right now, I'm going to do a 7-mile bike ride. So I'm going to do a ton of cardio here in a second. 7-mile bike ride to this sweet lighthouse. And we'll see how it goes from there. But that's the plan. No carbs. Should be able to get it done. No problemo. But with all this cardio, it'll be fine. We're gonna do the tourist type of thing now. But this lighthouse should be sweet. So made it to the lighthouse. It's a good 7-mile ride. Wasn't too bad. Pretty cool. It's not on right now. It's all closed up too, so you should be able to go to the top, but guess you can't right now. But 7 miles back, so it's gonna be a good 14-mile bike ride today already. So getting that cardio in, even on vacation. I just got back from that lighthouse ride. Now I'm gonna finally eat. So like I was saying, I'm gonna try and go super low carb today. So gonna reheat up some chicken breasts and pork, pulled pork. Should be delicious. But with intermittent fasting, the thing is, like, everybody thinks, like, if you have a super bad day, you ate a ton of crap, that you need to do some ridiculous fast. You don't. Just start on the next meal. I can't stress that enough. I see it all the time. You don't need to do some crazy, ridiculous butter fast. You don't need to do the dumb beef fast. All you got to do is start on that next meal. So don't overthink it. Just start on the next meal. Cut out all the carbs. Your body is a natural cleanser. You don't need to do some stupid cleanse. You don't need to do a water fast. Just start on the next meal. But with intermittent fasting, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 11 o'clock. So I have not been staying up late here on vacation. I've been trying to wake up, watch the sunrise, which has been super cool. You guys already saw. But that's what I'm going to make right now. Throw some cheese, throw some barbecue sauce on it. First meal of the day, breaking that fast. So another thing too is breaking that fast. Everyone always asks, what's the best way to break a fast? You want it to be the most nutrient dense meal. So that's why most of the time I will break a fast with True Meal. So the meal replacement protein shake, loaded in protein. There's 50 grams of protein. It's an isolate whey protein. And then you got casein protein, 13 grams of MCT oil. There's 22 grams of fat, 0 sugar, less than a gram, less than 2 grams of carbs, and a multivitamin in there as well. So that's why I like to break it in coffee, breaking that fast with all the most nutrient dense meal so that body can thrive. Remember, eat to live, not live to eat. All right, so yesterday did all right. So the carbs I had was for dinner. So I did the pork and chicken for 2 of the meals, and then everybody had pizza. So I got wings. The wings ended up being breaded, and then I got onion rings too, and an ice cream sandwich later. So the only carbs I took in were from those onion rings and the ice cream sandwich, so it wasn't too bad. Woke up this morning without an alarm at like 5:50. It was crazy. It's funny what will happen when you don't set an alarm. Didn't think that would happen, but it's cool watching the sunrise during the ocean. Crazy storm coming in. Show you guys what is going on with that. So it's coming in from the south. It's supposed to be a tropical storm. I want to see some huge storm. I think that'd be cool. Not a hurricane, so I guess it floods really easy over here at the Outer Banks. But yeah, we'll see how today goes with food. I really want to go to a crab shack, or might go and get crab. I love crab and shrimp. The way to go. You can't go to the ocean without getting crab. That's just weird. So we'll see what happens with the day. And just like that, it started raining. Gonna start the day with leftovers. So pretty lucky on that. Got this pulled pork and chicken. Throwing some barbecue sauce on it, a little bit of cheese. Bam. You got breakfast. What's funny is I'm really not craving all the bad stuff. Like, look at what we have here. Like, I'll show you this. So first, it's the fridge. Tons of milk. Tons of pasta salad. Got carrots. Got a lot of cheese. There's some hot dogs here. All of this is pizza. There was 9 pizzas. Didn't have a slice. I don't like pizza. Then we got all of these. Got pastries here. Got rolls. Cinnamon rolls. I do love cinnamon rolls, though. Then, check out this bread. Got all these bagels. Just wait. I'll show you everything that we have here. Then we got this entire thing of pastries here. And all of this is bread. All of this. There's a ton of bread here. It's funny, we were talking at dinner. Everyone's like, you know, I eat pretty good. And I'm like, look at what we're having for dinner. It's all carbs. But all here, snacks. Tons of chips, fruit snacks. Oh, there's nuts in there. Because I got a bag of nuts. And pretzels, fruit snacks, alcohol. And then up here, got a little bit of Oreos. But right now I'm going to heat this up and probably go to the beach. It rained a little bit earlier, as you guys saw. I really hope a huge storm comes. That'd be sweet. But yeah, definitely don't stress out about it. It's fine. You're on vacation, but you can still try and eat healthy, eating all the meats. There's always going to be meats there unless you're hanging out with a whole bunch of vegans, and that's going to be really rough to hit your proteins and all of that good stuff. It's starting to rain again. It's kind of funny though, like I always say whenever I go on vacation or whatnot, like 3 days, 3-4 days is perfect. Anything longer than that, it's like, all right, I'm ready to go home. Start stressing out about the business. And then my puppy, stressing out about him like crazy. Miss him a ton. I don't know what it is. Love that dog, Oakley. But tomorrow's Friday. Got one more day, and then Saturday we head out onto that plane. Going from North Carolina all the way back to Arizona. It'll make this entire video on that flight, hopefully, so I get it done and post it Sunday. So I can show you guys as much as I can. But when it comes to eating, don't freak out about it. If you're on vacation, don't stress out about it. It's going to be fine. You're going to go back home, get back on your routine, jump right back into that next meal. You don't need to go do some crazy fast. You don't need to do anything ridiculous. Just start on that next meal. It just starts on that next meal, hitting your calories, hitting your macro goals with those carbs and with the veggies and protein. That's all you have to do. You don't need to go buy some fat. Don't need to buy the fat burners. Don't need to buy some stupid cleanse or anything like that. Guess what? The body naturally cleanses itself. It'll naturally cleanse itself. So you just start on that next meal. It's all about controlling those blood sugars. That's how you get the fat off the body. You only have to do 3 meals a day. Don't have to do 6 unless you're hyperglycemic, and that's different. But intermittent fasting is always a great option as well. But remember, it's more important to hit your calories than it is to hit the intermittent fasting times. You have to hit your calories in. Very, very important. But today's Thursday. Had 2 meals. I ended up doing burger. I ended up reheating up a burger and then those cheese potatoes, baked beans. I had what I had for dinner last night. I'm really not too concerned because the fat comes off so easily, but I honestly bet I lost weight on this trip because of how much swimming out here in the surf. But it's a thing. And then no soda. That's one thing I'm really happy with. There is no soda here, because if there was soda, I would definitely be drinking it. I love Dr. Pepper. I can make up any excuse under the sun to drink it. I'm on vacation, I can drink it. So I don't really drink that much. You guys will see in the seltzer, all the seltzers and Bud Lights and all the different low carb drinks. I'm happy I don't drink, because a lot of beer is going to turn in with those alcohols, going to turn into sugars anyways. So I'm lucky on that part that I don't like to drink, so I'm not really drinking the calories at all. I've been having a ton of water. There's been a little bit of lemonade made. That was made yesterday. I've been drinking that, but I've been watering it down too, so I'm not taking in as much sugar from the pink lemonades. But that's really it. So I am lucky that I'm not drinking the calories, because you can really add up a ton of calories with that. So tomorrow, who knows? I think we're having steak and potatoes tonight, so I'm gonna eat that up. Love steak and potatoes. But it's a thing. Just moderately watch what you're eating on vacation. Don't just indulge You're gonna feel. I've been feeling terrible and bloated all week, so that's one thing that'll stop me from eating all the bad stuff. Is feel the way you feel afterwards. But when I get home, just jump right back into it. Go grocery shopping, get all that good, healthy meat and veggies. Just jump right back into it. Start working out again. The gyms aren't open yet, so that really sucks, but it's fine. But like I was saying, 4 days is good. I'm pretty much over it. I'm not gonna lie, over it. Want to get back into everything, but we'll see if I get any good stuff tonight. All right, that's a wrap. Vacation is over. I'm ready for it to be. I want to go back home, get everything squared away, get back to normal life. But vacation's finally over. Let's get that seagull. Oh, here comes another one. That's not a seagull. But it's over. Didn't eat I ate pretty bad. But that's the thing. Like I said, if you're exercising, you're still calorie deficient. You're gonna have a hard time gaining that weight on vacation. So, ton of swimming, ton of bike riding. So that's really it. It's been awesome in North Carolina. So everybody who lives here, it's an awesome place. Love it. We're up here in the Outer Banks. Pretty sweet view up here on the balcony. But sunrise coming up. It's about 6 o'clock right now. Got about a 7 hours of travel time now to got a connecting flight. It's gonna be rough, but be back home soon. So gonna make this video right now on the plane. Hopefully we get it done. It always takes forever editing, but if you're doing keto, doing low carb, just trying to lose weight, remember you got to hit your calories. It's rule number 1. Use the calorie calculator that's on the site, fullertonnutrition.com. Rule 2, you got to hit your macros, your carbs, fats, and proteins. I like to do 35% of my calories coming from protein, 60% of my calories coming from the fats. Your body's going to use those fats as energy. Your body's going to use the proteins to repair those muscles, repair different skin, hair. That's why so many people lose their hairs, because they're not taking enough protein. So make sure you're taking enough protein, especially for those ladies. If you need a protein shake, FullertonNutrition.com. True Meal, the #1 tasting meal replacement shake ever. 0 sugar, less than a gram, less than 2 grams of carbs, 13 grams of MCT oil. There's 50 grams of high quality protein in there as well. So you got your macros, you got your calories. If you can do intermittent fasting, that's great. But on the plus side, still work out. Working out is just going to speed up the process, help bring up that metabolism even more, build that lean muscle mass, because the more lean muscle mass you have, the faster you're going to be burning those calories. So that's why it's so important to take in the right amount of calories to burn those fats off the body. You don't need to do hours of cardio. Make it fun, be creative with it. Go swimming in the beautiful ocean. I don't know. But vacation, don't stress about it. It's about 8 days, 6 days. Like I said, if you eat perfect, there's 360 days a year. If you eat perfect, but other than 20 days, so your holidays, your Christmases, all your holidays, your birthdays, my birthday is tomorrow, the 12th, July 12th. But you're gonna be fine. You're still gonna look great. You're still gonna have amazing results. Yeah, I've been bloated. I felt terrible eating all the crap, but if it wasn't there, I wouldn't go out seeking for it. So that's the thing. If it's not in front of you, you can't eat it. But other than that, remember your why. Seriously, guys, let me know what you need help with. Drop some comments below. Drop questions. If you have questions, ask. I'll come back and answer them. Remember, don't miss those live Q&As, making this weight loss thing as simple as possible. I'll let you guys know exactly what I do and what I have all my clients doing. Don't forget to like it on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Coach Tyler Protein on TikTok, Instagram, Fullerton Nutrition on Facebook. Other than that, remember you guys' why.